boop boop beep. Beep 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 beep. Beep 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 beep. Hello, welcome back to the Inquisition. We are back in Skyhold. I gotta tie up some loose ends here, catch up on dialogue and such, and then we're off to collect some very important materials for some special tools. But first, seems like Cullen needs something from me. This is not his office.
Strangest thing. When I reached down, my dagger was...
Wait. Say it again. Oh my god. Why did you cut yourself off? ¿Por qué? Hey, Cullen, what's up? You good, homie?
Inquisitor, I've found where the Red Templars come from. They're in Fall Redoubt. The Knights were fed red lyrium until they turned into monsters. Samson took over after their corruption was complete.
How do you know Samson?
He was a Templar in Kirkwall, until he was expelled from the Order. I knew he was an addict, but this... Red lyrium is nothing like the lyrium given by the Chantry. Its power comes with a terrible madness.
I believe you.
The Red Templars swarming Haven were proof enough.
We cannot allow them to gain strength. The Red Templars still require lyrium. If we find their source, we can weaken them and their leader.
Good thinking. Good thinking.
I like finding the Red Templars' vulnerabilities before fighting them head-on.
We'll need every advantage against what courses through their veins. Caravans of red lyrium are being smuggled along trade roads. Investigating them could lead to where it's being mined. If you confront them, be wary.
Okay.
Anything connected to Samson will be well guarded.
Cool. All right. Good to know. Okay. What now? I gotta get through all of his dialogue, right? Because he plays an important part.
As leader of the Inquisition, there's something I must tell you.
You could tell me anything.
Whatever it is, I'm willing to listen.
I'm friend.
Right.
Not foe. I'm
Thank
friend.
you. Lyrium grants Templars our abilities, but it controls us as well. Those cut off suffer. Some go mad, others die. We have secured a reliable source of lyrium for the Templars here. But I no longer take it.
You stopped?
When I joined the Inquisition, it's been months now.
Why? Well, you could die. I mean,
Cullen, if this can kill you...
It hasn't yet. After what happened in Kirkwall, I couldn't. I will not be bound to the Order, or that life any longer. Whatever the suffering, I accept it. But I would not put the Inquisition at risk. I've asked Cassandra to watch me. If my ability to lead is compromised, I will be relieved from duty.
well, I respect your decision.
Thank you for telling me. I respect what you're doing.
Thank you, Inquisitor.
I'm just putting
The
up
Inquisition's
safeguards.
army must always take priority. Should anything happen, I will defer to Cassandra's judgment.
Cool. Anything else?
At your service.
Oh no, not that.
That's all for now.
Should you require anything, I'll be here.
Okay, cool. Does Solus have anything new to say? Yay or nay? Okay, you don't have to hop on him like that. Golly. Okay. What'd you just drink, dude?
Something wrong with your tea?
It is tea. I detest this stuff. But this morning, I need to shake the dreams from my mind. I may also need a favor.
Name it.
You just have to ask.
One of my oldest friends has been captured by mages, forced into slavery. I heard the cry for help as I slept.
We'll rescue your friend.
I'd be happy to help. What did these mages use to capture your friend? Blood magic?
A summoning circle, I would imagine.
I'm sorry?
What?
My friend is a spirit of wisdom. Unlike the spirits clamoring to enter our world through the rifts, it was dwelling quite happily in the Fade. It was summoned against its will, and wants my help to gain its freedom and return to the Fade.
Whoa. Why didn't it want in?
I thought spirits wanted to find their way into this world.
Some do, certainly. Just as many Orlesian peasants wish they could journey to exotic Rivain. But not everyone wants to go to Rivain. My friend is an explorer, seeking lost wisdom and reflecting it. It would happily discuss philosophy with you, but it had no wish to come here physically.
Ooh, touche. Why would they summon it?
Do you have any idea what the mages want with your friend?
No. It knows a great deal of lore and history, but a mage could learn that simply by speaking to it in the Fade. It is possible that they seek information it does not wish to give, and intend to torture it.
I'll help.
All
I'll help
right,
you do-
let's
help
go
you.
get your friend.
Thank you. I got a sense of my friend's location before I awoke. I'll mark it on our map.
Oh no, not your friend.
How can I help?
Anything else? Not yet. Is he squatting?
We'll talk later.
He's squatting.
Bye.
Okay, upward I go. Talk to Dorian. Sup, Dorian? Hey, dude. Is that a letter?
Anything interesting?
A letter regarding Felix, Alexius's son.
Oh.
He went to the Magisterium, stood on the Senate floor and told them of you. A glowing testimonial, I'm informed.
Oh,
No news on the reaction, but everyone back home is talking.
nice.
Felix always was as good as his word.
Was.
He's dead.
What?
The Blight caught up with him.
When? Since when? I'm sorry.
Are you all right?
He was ill, and thus on borrowed time anyhow.
That doesn't mean you can't regret his death.
I know. Felix used to sneak me treats from the kitchens when I was working late in his father's study.
Jeez.
Don't get into trouble on my behalf, I tell him. I like trouble, he'd say. Tevinter could use more mages like him. Those who put the good of others above themselves.
Maybe Felix was holding on just long enough to make sure things were okay with not only Dorian but also making sure that his dad doesn't actually succeed. Shoot, if I was sick and someone that I consider family was on some weird stuff, I'm like, I can't in good conscience leave yet because you're doing some weird right now, and I don't want to leave yet. Were you two involved?
Were the two of you...
Felix and I? What an odd question.
Just asking.
No. I had no intention of abusing Alexius's hospitality by
Oh, no,
seducing
not
his son.
like that.
Not that I've been proper my whole life by any means. It wasn't like that. Even in illness, Felix was the best of us. With him around, you knew things could be better.
What about yourself?
You make it sound like he was a better person than you.
What a mad thing to say. Few people are better than I. Very well, a better person, clearly, not nearly as handsome. Thankfully, Felix wasn't the only decent sort kicking around Thedas.
Oh, was that a compliment for me? Dorian. Thank you.
So I take it you're... Dalish? Is that the correct word here?
Yes.
Yes, that's right.
We don't have Dalish clans coming northward, for obvious reasons.
Touché.
So I've never met one of your people before. heard about them. Little. I hope this won't be an issue between us.
Not at
I
all.
am here to help you deal with the Venatori, after all.
I appreciate your help.
And I appreciate your help, Dorian.
Excellent. Mutual appreciation is a grand way to begin.
Yes. We're both people, whether elf or human. Both mages. Different cuts, you know? Tell me about Alexius.
You said Alexius was a mentor of yours.
He was my patron, sponsoring me to the higher levels of the Circle of Magi. In return, my successes were his. I had a lot of successes, naturally. Alexius was most pleased. He and I used to talk over brandy about the corruption, how we could one day make real change in the Imperium. And then he gave up. He stopped trying.
Why? We know why. Why?
Why did he give up?
On a journey to Hosburg, a Darkspawn raid killed his wife and sickened his son. I remember hearing the news. He hadn't been there, you see. Alexius was convinced he could have protected them. And the guilt tore him up. I helped him with his research for a while, and then we drifted apart.
Damn. I'm sorry.
That must have been difficult.
Back then, I was furious. I told him to snap out of it, move on. I thought I had all the answers. Later, I regretted my hasty words. But we didn't speak again until he approached me for the Venatori. Too much pride, I suppose. Plus, I was busy drinking. One must have priorities.
Did you miss him?
Was it hard being away from him?
It was hard not having a patron, yes. I'm not exactly built to fit in. At any rate, he's fallen so low, I doubt he'll ever get up. Sad, really.
Aw. Well, he's alive. Okay.
I should go.
Try not to die. I would notice you were gone.
No, thanks, dude. Fiona, do you got anything to say?
It doesn't surprise me you found the Wardens mixed up in all this. From first-hand experience, you should be wary any time my old order is involved.
Oh? Oh, really? You were a Grey Warden? Well, you're wearing the... Yeah. You still lead the mages? How did Alexius take it? Well, I don't want to know all that right now.
I'll leave you to it.
Ooh, wait. Take that. Vivienne! Can I have der Book? Das Book. Where is it?
Yes?
No. Oh. Writing on Night Enchanter methods. Oh dear, please don't fall. Can I walk under this? Can I hop over? I could. Can I walk under this? I can't. Waiter. Wait, oh, is that it? Is that it? Yes? Yay, Way of the Night Enchanter. From Rank and Roll in Victory, Commander Helene's words make one passage stand out. Many are reluctant to include the rank, but that is because it is rare enough that they have not seen it deployed. Most change their minds when they fight alongside. All change their mind when they fight against. An account. The training was not pleasant for me. Wait, is this Vivienne's writing or Helene? Examples of Commander Fellow. Oh. The training was not pleasant for me. When first I exited my circle, I was a babe new to the world. And then I was in battle, in defense of notion and name, and the lines did form, and my fellow mages did took their positions in the rear, and I stepped forward. Then my place in the fray opened, and those of muscles and blade were around me, and I was not afraid, for I knew my role and worth, and soon did all others know them as well. Any concerns I had that the knights would not need evaporated. All knew their rank, their place, and the value of that to their lives. Our blades were of different kin, but our purpose was clear and defined. On the field, in the battle, I command. Detailed principles and examples of command follow. Nice. Cool, I've collected that. What's down here? Mother Giselle, what you got for
Worship?
me?
My Lady Inquisitor, it's good of you to speak with me.
Oh.
I have news regarding one of your companions, the De Winter.
What has he done?
Has Dorian done something wrong?
No, thankfully. It's nothing like that. I have been in contact with his family. House Pavas, out of Carenas. Are you familiar with them?
Why are you in contact?
Why exactly would you be contacting Dorian's family?
I didn't contact them, Inquisitor. They contacted me.
Okay.
The family sent a letter describing the estrangement from their son and pleading for my aid. They've asked to arrange a meeting quietly without telling him. They fear it's the only way he'll come. Since you seem to be on good terms with the young man, I'd hoped...
Excuse me. I'm not gonna trick my friend,
If you think I'm going to trick Dorian into meeting his family...
even by omission.
I feared you might say that. The family will send a retainer to meet the young man at the Red Cliff Tavern, to take him onward. If he truly does not wish this reunion, he can always end the matter there. I pray you change your mind, Inquisitor. Perhaps their letter will persuade you. If there is any chance of success in this, it behooves us to act.
Official looking letter. I understand that you feel inadequate to the task of bringing Dorian to a secret meeting. Even in the asking, I find it difficult to believe myself. Considering my son has rebuffed all contact, this is the only way. I know him. He would be too proud to come if he knew, even just to talk. That is all we wish to do. The thought of Dorian in the south, placing himself in the path of such danger, alarms us more than I can express. If this somehow succeeds, we have a family retainer at the Vandal Hills, watching for Dorian's arrival. He will bring the boy to us somewhere private. If Dorian utterly refuses to go with him, it ends there, and there is nothing we can do. We are at our wits' end. Graciously yours, Magister Hallward of House Pavas. Bonnie! Hush, boo. Hush. Yes. Really. Really. This bird. I'm telling Dorian. Ooh, I'm telling. I'm telling. Ooh, I'm telling. That's right. Ooh, I'm telling. I'm telling. I'm telling. Hey, Dorian. What's this paper say?
The Inquisitor's work is never done, I see.
What does this paper say?
Dorian, there's a letter you need to see.
A letter? Is it a naughty letter? A humorous proposal from some Antivan dowager?
Not quite. It's from your father.
From your
My
papa.
father. I see. And what does Magister Hallward want, pray tell?
A meeting.
Show me this letter.
I know my son? What my father knows of me would barely fill a thimble. This is so typical.
I'm willing to bet this retainer is a henchman, hired to knock me on the head and drag me back to Tevinter.
Would he do that?
You think your father would actually do that?
No, although I wouldn't put it past him. Let's go. Let's meet this so-called family retainer. If it's a trap, we escape and kill everyone. You're good at that.
Sure.
If it's not, I send the man back to my father with a message that he can stick his alarm in his wit's end.
All right, let's go.
Let's go meet this retainer then.
I wonder how much my father paid this man to wait around just in case I showed. We'll find out soon enough.
All right, we gotta go to the hinterlands for that. Ooh, Way of the Necromancer. Solus has the Rift Mage. Let me, get that, thank you. To the hinterlands. That's right. Oh. Wow. Just Dorian. It's gonna be the two of us. Two of us. Bert's quite vocal today. Aren't you? Yeah. Really? Is that so? Is that how you feel? Jeez, don't let your toy hit you.
Perhaps we should search about a bit.
Not at the moment, Dorian. We gotta go to the what's the place? Chantry?
We'll make good use of it. Thank you.
I hear most of the apostates are dead or hiding. We should be getting more refugees soon.
Do you think we should let them into the village? I'm not sure there's enough food.
Maybe the rumors about the apostates attacking people were just rumors after all.
Okay, let's go. Empty.
Nobody's here. This doesn't bode well.
Oop.
Dorian.
Father. So the whole story about the family retainer was just, what? A smokescreen?
Then you were told.
Papa
I apologize
Pappas.
for the deception, Inquisitor. I never intended for you to be involved.
Huh?
Of course not. Magister Parvus couldn't come to Skyhold and be seen with the dread Inquisitor. What would people think? What is this exactly, Father? Ambush? Kidnapping? Warm family reunion?
This is how it has always been.
Maybe I should go.
I should leave you to work this out.
Oh, no, you don't. I want a witness. I want someone to hear the truth.
Dorian, there's no need to.
I prefer the company of men.
Okay.
My father disapproves.
That's what this is about? Wait. Why is it an issue?
That's a big concern in Tevinter, then.
Only if you're trying to live up to an impossible standard. Every Tevinter family is intermarrying to distill the perfect mage, perfect body, perfect mind, the perfect leader. It means every perceived flaw, every aberration is deviant and shameful.
Damn.
It must be hidden.
That's what this is about?
So that's what all of this is about? Who you sleep with?
That's not all it's about.
Oh.
Dorian, please. If you'll only listen to me.
Why? So you can spout more convenient lies? He taught me to hate blood magic. The resort of the weak mind. Those are his words. But what was the first thing you did when your precious heir refused to play pretend for the rest of his life? You tried to change me.
Ooh.
I only wanted what was best for you.
You wanted the best for you. Your fucking legacy. Anything for that.
Don't leave like this.
Don't leave it like this, Dorian. You'll never forgive yourself.
Tell me why you came.
If I knew, I would drive you to the Inquisition.
You didn't. I joined the Inquisition because it's the right thing to do. Once, I had a father who would have known that.
Oof.
Once, I had a son who trusted me. A trust I betrayed. I only wanted to talk to him, to hear his voice again, to ask him to forgive me.
Go talk to your dad. I'll be outside. Sometimes you just gotta talk. Damn. He tried to with blood magic? Damn. I'd be pissed too. What, blood magic? That's like conversion therapy, but painful. Physically.
He says we're alike. Too much pride. Once I would have been overjoyed to hear him say that. Now I'm not certain. I don't know if I can forgive him.
Are you alright?
Are you alright?
No, not really. Thank you for bringing me out there. It wasn't what I expected, but it's something. Maker knows what you must think of me now, after that whole display.
You led me on.
I think you led me on, actually.
Ah, the flirting. You're a remarkable woman, Inquisitor. I mean that in the best way. In another life, I meant no offense. I'll desist if you prefer.
We can be friends. Let's be friends.
No harm done. Now we can be friends.
I'd like that. At any rate, time to drink myself into a stupor. It's been that sort of day.
Feel that.
Join me sometime, if you've a mind.
Dorian's always bestie. I'd do anything for Dorian, because fuck, dude, he does not deserve that. Liliana.
Reports of fade rifts and demons keep coming. The people are terrified, and it's only getting worse.
Why are you up
The
here?
only thing that will calm their fears now is the hope that someone out there can save them. You have to be that someone. No one else has any power over the rifts. Seal them. Your legend will spread, and Thedas will learn to trust the Inquisition.
I watched you die for me.
In Redcliffe, you sacrificed yourself so that I could return here.
Of course I did. One small life in exchange for a second chance at history. I always loved a bargain.
She's like, of course I did. I know me. It was still noble.
It was still a sacrifice, and still noble.
And I would do it again.
You must miss Justinia.
The Divine's death hit you hard. How have you been feeling?
Oh, you are referring to my outburst in Haven. I am much better now. Justinia was such a dear friend, and there were so many things going wrong.
Tell me about it.
Sometimes it's best to
For
talk
real.
these things out.
I was there when the hero Ferelden defeated the Archdemon. We won the day, and I thought the Maker smiled on me. When the Divine requested my help, I went to her. I owed her that much. I sacrificed so much to do the Maker's work. But now, Justinia is dead. I was angry. I felt betrayed. But I shouldn't have let my emotions get the better of me. I'm sorry.
You still get things done. Well, you still get things done.
As long as you do your work, I don't care how emotional you get.
A practical view of things.
Oh.
Now, enough of this. Let us think more pleasant thoughts.
Carry on.
I'll leave you to your work.
Sometimes I gotta remember, like, talking harsh to Liliana like that. She's like, yeah, absolutely. She doesn't like to be coddled. She's like, yeah, well, my agents are... Jeez. It's like, I don't care. My agents are kind of like, you know, in harm's way. They know their job. They know they're going to be put in harm's way. So why should I have, like, concern? They know their duty.
Inquisitor.
Sometimes that concern can hold them back. Okay. I believe... spoken to most people. Not Coil or Ironbolt, but that can wait.
Inquisitor.
Cassandra... There's very... well... I'm... gonna go to the Western Approach. Oh, the Exalted Plains. Do I... Nope, I can't do that yet. Because you know why? Oh, I got room. I mean... let's go... Yo, China. I haven't spoken to Blackwall in a while.
No one knows who he really is. They never do. You don't understand. Fairbanks fights for us and others. He has to stay hidden. He's like Hood or Illa Edge, Rat Red, she of the Red. Talk often turns to red around the trysting tree.
What?
You're old. This isn't like that. This is real.
What was this conversation? Hey, Blackwall.
I've heard rumors of abandoned warden camps all over these parts. If we have time, I'd like to take a look. See if there's anything we can salvage.
Our warden's being corrupted.
Varric's friend Hawk said there were suspicions of corruption in Grey Warden ranks. Do you know anything about that?
Corruption? What sort of corruption?
Corypheus. He's been known to influence the minds of wardens.
That could very well explain why so many have disappeared.
Are you feeling all right? No voices or anything?
If I start hearing things, I promise you'll be the first to know.
Alright, well. Oh my god, stop
Nothing right
chirping at me,
now.
babe.
Perhaps in a bit.
You're shrill. Yeah. Yeah, look at that face. Your face is fluffed up, dude. Your face is fluffed up. Ooh, what about a nug? Warnug? Warnug. Giant warnug.
Finally, a place for the horses. I forgot about the Ferelden horses.
Oh, they're so cute. Ah. Vocal birdie. Vocal birdie. Oh, what is this? Is this a shield? It is. But, let us go. Let's go to the blacksmith. Dang, I forgot you were here.
Mix and match, pick your batch.
Collectibles synchronized. I need some blank runes. I don't even have any blank runes. Which means I need to go back over... I need to go back over here. Oh. Oh. Ooh. I kind of like that. Ooh, stuff for the Biancers. No runes. Yes. Bianca arms 2, so I don't need 1. Any module. Cool. Whose amulet powers this? Oh, it's Cole's. Never mind. Ooh. Alright, cool. Let's go make some runes. Update armor and weapons. Ooh-wee. And you know what? I might do this off camera because that way it'll give me time to sort of pick around and pick what stats I want to have for their their stats for their not only their armor but also their weapons and the accessories that they wear. So with that said, thank you for tuning in on this stream, this episode of the Inquisition, where I sort of like, you know, just catch up with people, get some missions in, so that way the next time we're out in the world, we're finishing up the missions. So, Bonnie wants that on the outro too. With that said, thanks for tuning in. I hope you had a good day, a good life, a good time, or what have you. Take a sip of water, sip of tea, and cheap chirp for the birdie. Nothing? What did you see? Why did you look like that? Anyway, I'll see y'all next time. Bye.